Hey everybody, this is an unboxing and hands-on review of the Alcatel Go Flip for T-Mobile. It comes in at $75 upfront or $3 a month for 24 months. It's got 4G LTE, bands 2, 4, and 12. It's Wi-Fi calling capable. It's got a 1350 milliamp hour battery, a 1.1 gigahertz quad-core processor, 512 megabytes of RAM, 4 gigs of storage. It runs KaiOS, and the display is 2.8-inch main, 1.44-inch external. It's got a 2 megapixel rear camera. So this is the phone. You got the camera, external display. Pretty nice color. It's a little plasticky. We've got the speaker, headphone jack, the micro SIM charger port. We've got the dedicated camera button, the volume rockers, and we've got two microphones. We've got the main one and the noise cancellation. This is a quick look at the keypad. Good feel to it, it's nice and soft. You can hear the clicking. Got the shortcut messaging key, back key. We'll go ahead and put the battery in. Take a look at what we have in here. Got the start guide, got the SIM card, charger, and battery. Now this does take a nano SIM, so we'll go ahead and pop that out into the phone. Plug in the battery. Go ahead and move this all out of the way, and we'll start it up. So it says KaiOS, powered by KaiOS, similar to the Android startup. So there's a little startup tone. T-Mobile. Little KaiOS jingle. So we have the select language. It does have a readout option right away, so let's turn that on.
Screen reader started.
Let's see if we could turn that up a bit. It has the same tone as Android does when you adjust the volume, so it makes me think this may be a dumbed down version, skinned version of Android. Go ahead and turn that off.
Screen reader stopped.
Next. So it's Wi-Fi capable. You can do Wi-Fi calling. There's an option to create a KaiOS account. In case you end up losing your phone, you can go ahead and delete all the information. Skip that, agree to those. So we've got the main display, we've got the time in the top right corner, we've got the battery, the wireless signal, top left corner, we've got the wireless carrier. Now at the bottom left we have notices, so if we had anything to show up there, and speed dial. We got the voicemail, and then we can set up the other ones. Let's do a quick look through. So this is the app drawer for the basic stuff: phone, contacts, camera, messages, clock, gallery, calendar, music, FM radio, email, browser, video, calculator, and settings. Let's go to the settings and see what all we have. So we have airplane mode, cellular, and data. Wi-Fi calling. Turn geolocation on and off, Wi-Fi on and off, Bluetooth. We have Bluetooth 3.0. Call settings. Messaging settings. So you can turn the reports on and off. It has internet sharing, so you can go ahead and use a hotspot. That's a pretty nice feature there. So personalization, got the sound options, volume. So it has the same media, ringtones, and notifications and alarm as Android does. Let's see if we can go through some of the ringtones. Classic T-Mobile. Pretty good assortment of ringtones you can choose from. Got all the notification tones. Manage tones. So we can add our own ringtones. Other sounds, so we can turn on the dial pad on or off, camera on or off, sent message on and off. Got the display options. So wallpapers. Let's see what we have here. Well, it looks like we have a selection of 9 different default wallpapers. Change the brightness, screen timeout. Actually, let's go ahead and see how bright this phone gets. How dim it gets. It's not too bad. Go ahead and leave it at the default 50%. So you have a search. It's nice, it gives you an option to change the search engine for the browser. Turn search suggestions on and off. You can show notices on the lock screen and show them after reboot. Date and time options. Language options. Input method. So it does use T9 typing. Makes it a lot easier to type on these keypads. Answer mode, when you flip open the phone, answers the call. So we can do a screen lock where we do 4 digits. SIM security, do a SIM pin, app permissions. Let's see, for the camera, we can turn the geolocation on and off. Do not track, it's a pretty good option for the browsing. We'll go ahead and turn that on. Browsing privacy, you can clear the cookies, data, and browsing history. USB storage. So even though it has the 4 gigs of storage, end user has about 1 gig for their use. Now it does take up to a 32 gigabyte SD card. Device information. So it's KaiOS 1.0. Do a factory reset. This is where your downloads would be. So we have for accessibility. So we can invert the colors. People with vision issues. Backlight on, off. That doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. Change the large text. So that does make quite a bit of difference. A little bit of delay for changing everything. Captions on and off. Read out. And there's the KaiOS account. If I were to sign one up. So we have a calculator. It's a pretty basic calculator for a feature phone. Now I would say this is more of a smart feature phone or dumbed down smartphone. It does have the email that you can set up. The manual setup option, so based on the email it probably downloads all the information to set it up properly. We have a browser. Let's go to the options. So one zooms out. Apparently not when you're on a text box. Go ahead and close out of that. Videos, empty. FM radio. You need to plug in a headset. Did not come with a headset. Music player. No music. Calendar. Change the views. Add an account, so you can set up a Google, Yahoo, or CalDev account. That's pretty nice. So if you want to go ahead and use a feature phone for a little bit, still have access to your calendars and email, this is a pretty good option. So we have our messages. Let's try a new message. Just type random stuff. Let's see. Hi, how are you? power to you. Go ahead and just end that. Save as draft. Nope. Clock. Set up alarms. Repeat different sounds. And those are pretty good options for an alarm sound. So you can change the snooze. Gallery. Nothing there. Go ahead and test the camera real quick. Deny the geolocation. So we can switch between camera and video. Let's just take a picture of this real quick. Zoom in. Now I turned off the camera sound in the options. Let's do a preview and zoom in. So we can share, set as wallpaper, delete email, messages, or Bluetooth. This is what the contacts look like. Import contacts. Well, that's nice. Outlook and Gmail supported. So if you do decide to switch to a feature phone like this, and you're used to using Android, you pretty much have all your contacts, your email, good to go. Now, there is something I do want to try real quick. And that's me just holding down the pound key to turn on the vibration. Now, since it seems like it is pretty similar to Android, I'm going to go ahead and power down, and then I'll do a restart holding the volume up button. See if it comes up with the Android options. There's the recovery. Reboot, go to bootloader, wipe data, factory reset. So it has pretty much all the options that an Android phone would have. Turn this back on. Let's see what the external screen looks like while it's booting up. Doesn't display anything. There's that little tune again. We'll have the KaiOS one coming up. So it does seem like this is a skinned, dumbed down version of Android. So this is the external screen. Shows the time. If I had any notifications, pop up there too. Now if I hold down the camera button, it doesn't seem like we can use the camera with the phone closed, which is kind of unfortunate. I had an old Nokia flip phone that had that option. But this has been my unboxing and hands-on for the Alcatel Go Flip. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.